What's up, YouTube? Oh, God. Hi, YouTube. We're going to be going over the over-under clinch. Say that 10 times. We're going to be going over the over-under clinch. Freeze here. The idea of the over-under clinch, because this was your question specifically. When I'm in an over-under clinch, it's not about power, struggle, and dominance and chest slap and warm-ups. This is the worst warm-up to watch shirtless men do. Just a heads up. When you're with somebody in the over-under clinch, your goal technically is not to be below the crosshairs. And you're also not supposed to be standing up straight with a bunch of space between the heads. The idea is when I'm here, the arm that's forward is a leg that's forward. C-clamp on the tricep, the elbow is pinched. I don't necessarily want an overhook. There's a time and a place for all these things. Right now, my shoulder is connected to his chest. My head is super tight to him. I'm avoiding any kind of struggle of pushing the head away. The C-clamp on the tricep is very specific, as well as the elbow. Right now, if I do an overhook slightly incorrectly, pull the arm out, you win. If I C-clamp and pinch, pull the arm out, cool. So he literally has an out, but it feeds. It feeds into something else. The idea is a C-clamp on the tricep, the elbow is pinched, the head is nice and snug. Arm that's forward is a leg that's forward, and my hip bones are always turned towards him. That's a thing. Let's talk about that. I think that's we'll talk about push, and we'll talk about Tenotashi. Okay? Step this way a little bit. Freeze here. If I have my shoulder up like this, and he starts to drive forward, the weight's gonna go into my back foot easily. If I was to roll my shoulder like a spear, my left foot equals my right shoulder. Walk your feet away and start to push hard. It's not going anywhere, is it? Freeze here, come back, push hard. I'm going. Push. No, I'm not moving. C-clamp on the tricep, the elbow is pinched. This hand, this is a predicament because he wants to pummel. So if he pummels, you win. That's why we do the pummeling drill, just a heads up. He goes to pummel. No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't want double unders, okay? Technically, I don't. Here, C-clamp, elbow pinch, head snug, shoulder roll, fighting base. I'm not over-committing and I'm not under-committing. I'm in the middle. From here, there's two variations on the theme over here. One is to hug the shoulder high. When he goes to do the pummel, it's tight, isn't it? Okay, but that hasn't opened up specific things for me. What if I did this instead? And he goes to pummel. Yeah, continue turning your body to get it. There, freeze there. Don't do anything. His hip bones are pointed that way. He's really good side to side, but he is shit back and forth. So that's Tenotashi. Come over here, please. The idea is this. Pummel with me. Freeze. Who are my hip bones pointed at? Who are his pointed at? Pummel with me. Freeze here. I have base. He does not. I'm going to take his base. Anytime you don't point your hip bones, you're good side to side, but you're shit back and forth. So there's a whole thing here where all I'm doing is testing base, okay? If we're pummeling, it's not about, I'm gonna do a throw. I'm literally looking for the middle to see how bad you are. I don't wanna out-athlete your ass. If you drop a level on me, cool, I like that. Stand up, please. If you were to switch legs, cool, I like that. Every time they fuck up their base, I get to use it against them. That's what jiu-jitsu should be, not, no, I'm gonna fucking do a move. So the idea for the Tenotashi, it is different. So it's a valley drop. What I'm doing is I'm letting this leg go, and this is very similar to the Kaguruma that I showed. So if you watch what I do with my legs, from the wrestler's takedown, watch what my leg does. You're black belt, ready? Right shoulder, good job.
You might overthink it.
Oh, punish that. Oh, ew. Oh, God. Come here. Highlight reels for your wedding.
You may overthink it.
If I tell you the right thing to do, I made you fucking overthink it. That's not very ecological of you.
How I work.
All right, so you're going to see a similarity between the Tenotashi. When I'm here, this is going to look very similar to when I do Kaguruma. So when I'm here, if he drops a level, if I shift, if he stands, I end up here. Now, the Kaguruma, I'm going to straighten out this leg, and I take him over my shoulder. Now, he's got to be ready for a right shoulder roll for safety. So when I do this, perfect. Now, if you stand up again, turn your hips that way in a fighting base. Pause here. I'm going to do the exact same thing. That's the same thing that I just did. All I'm going to do is thread the needle. So I'll show that as two separate exercises. I end up here. It looks like a hip escape. I'm hugging onto my partner, but I have no weight on my partner, so I can't establish any kind of control. The idea is to rotate my shoulder onto him by threading the needle, belly down, threading the needle. My job is to make sure that my weight goes over my opponent after a takedown. It's not to overcommit myself to a takedown and then roll off with it. The whole point of taking him to the ground was to control him. So if we're standing off of the pommel, C-clamp on the tricep, the elbow is pinched. Anytime his hips are turned in this direction, it's not this way, it's this way. My weight is sinking and sagging. I'm going to get my leg behind his leg, and I'm going to build a frame. When we get to here, I thread the needle, belly down, thread the needle, and get my shoulder higher. Very first place I'm going is Kazura Kesugatame.